But the one thing that a lot of people don't discuss is your vertical proportions. So I don't know if anyone's ever taken an art class and you have to draw the human body. And I know I did this in high school. So when you draw the human body, you draw like the body is 8 heads long, and the perfectly proportionate body is 8 heads. So what you do is you take the dimension from the top of your head to your chin, and that is 1 head. And so every single one of us will have a different dimension. And so from your head is 1 head, and then to your waist you should have 2 heads. And from your waist, like your crotch area, that's another head. To your knees is 2 heads. To the ground is 2 heads. And what that does is it tells you where you're off vertically. So whether you're really long or short in an area. For example, this is obviously my 1 head. If I take 2 heads, I don't have 2. So to my waist, I do have 2 heads. But from the crotch to the waist, I'm actually longer. So let's say my head was 10 inches long, I could be like 12 inches to my crotch. And then what it is it deducts from my crotch to my knees. I'm not quite 2 heads, so I'm less. So I have a really long rise. And so I used to put on certain types of clothing and think, oh, why does that not look right? It's because this is super long. And so you will very rarely see I have scoliosis too, so I'm like curved on one side, straight on the other, I look odd. So you will rarely see my waist, and that's because this is so long, and then my legs are shorter because of that. So, but I've learned tricks, like if you're super long, vertically speaking, in a certain area, what you want to do is cut it. And if you're short in an area, what you want to do is elongate. So when you want to cut, you create a horizontal line. When you want to elongate, if it's too short in an area, then you use vertical seams or vertical strips, anything that runs up and down. So that's